What's up? It's your favorite Northern Belle, aka it's your girl Joy, and welcome back to another episode of So Hear Me Out. Today we have the gorgeous Jazz and the gorgeous Tia back at it again, joining us for another episode. Hey guys! Hey! Today we are going to do something a little different. I'm going to mostly be moderating this conversation, and Tia and Jazz are really going to be who's talking. I'm going to try not to talk too much, if I can. But before we jump in, how was your weeks, guys? What's going on in life?
I'm stressed. You already know what's going on. Work is through the ringer, but I'm doing what I gotta do. And being a mama, as you can hear in the background. So, but yeah. Other than that, I'm good.
Ta.
Heavy on the stress. Heavy. Sometimes I don't know why. Just feeling that way. Today is one of those days where I'm just like, why am I here? But you know what? We push through and we wait for Friday at 4:30 p.m. when the weekend begins. So that's where I'm at mentally.
You know, last week was awesome. We're having a little extra day off this week. Trying to get my life together. I reorganized the room a little bit. So now I'm just finding a little shit to do to get my life together. But anywho's a juicer. So hear me out. What is a friend to you? Damn, I'm not laughing.
What are they? What are those? No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I feel like the older I get, the more I'm still trying to learn what a friend is, because when we're younger, any reason makes someone a friend to us. Like, oh, you like pink? I like pink. We can be friends. Like, okay, cool. And then like, and you're in high school, whoever you click with, okay, that's your friend. And then college, still kind of like whoever you click with. And then outside of college, it's like, okay, what is a friend? Like, is a friend someone that like, I know for sure I can count on them for any single thing? Is a friend someone that if I'm out $100, you're gonna give me $100 and look out for me real quick? Is a friend someone that's gonna call me out on my stuff? Like, I know for sure I'm still learning, because me and my friend circle, we're entering different stages of our lives. So it's like, well, dang, do I want to call you every day now? Because we used to talk every day. Do I feel like talking to you now? Because we don't have to do that no more. We're grown now. So it's like,
very much schedule an appointment before you call me.
Okay, say it again. Text me and ask me if I'm available at 12:30. I will let you know. So like, besides the obvious of I can count on you and I can vent to you and hoping that you tell me when I'm tripping and when I'm wrong, when I'm being overly dramatic, I'm still learning what a friend is, because we all have our own lives.
Yeah.
Like we're not going to be there for everybody's shit.
Right.
Can we cut up here?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm like, is this a safe space? It's like, no. So that's.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're perfectly fine.
I mean, friendship can be a lot of things. Like you said, someone that you can lean on, someone that's gonna have your back. It can be like, I think it depends on the atmosphere. Like, you got your work friends, you got your school friends, you got my A1 day one. So I think friendships can be a lot of things to a lot of different people. Right. So, I mean, like Tia said, we grown now. We got full lives, busy lives. So we're not necessarily going to talk every day like we did in high school or college. So it's just trying to navigate through being an adult and being a friend at the same time, which is hard. So, yeah.
I would say the same. I used to think friendship was based off longevity. Like, oh, this is with my friends since middle school. That bitch don't like you. Why are you still talking to her? And then like I get to college, and even after college, it's like, oh, I meet the people who I surround myself with, and I'm like, these people should be better than the people that I do since I was no teeth in front. Like, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. So definitely learned that. And I feel like I used to feel like the convenient friend a lot. Mm-hmm. That was my insecurity in my friendships. I felt like people only called on me when they needed me. or like when it was beneficial for them. Like, oh, we need a fourth bitch in this picture. Let me call Jordan. Like, that's that's how I felt in some of my friendships.
You didn't even number.
Right. But now I'm like, and I feel like a friend to me is someone who accepts exactly how I am, not necessarily enjoys it, but they hold me accountable and they understand that's Jordan, not oh that's just Jordan, like like making up for how my attitude is, but that's Jordan in that this is my bitch. She's gonna say this. That's like Tia is my I told you so friend. Tia is definitely gonna be like, I told you so. Told you so.
Proud, loud and proud.
Jasmine is my nurturer. She's like, okay, Jordan, but like see the brighter side. Tia's definitely gonna help me start the fire. Jasmine's gonna put that shit out with me because I gotta go back and fix it.
I won't put none of that shit out. I want you to be rowdy.
I'm knocking all that shit over. That's
knocking all of it.
It's different, but it's the same. It's the same type of love. It's the same type of genuine. Like I can say this, and I don't have to preface it with, "Is this a safe space?" Like I can text you, I'm like, "I'm sick of this shit." Y'all gonna be like, "Okay, what happened?"
Yeah.
So, and it's also like when people are your friends and you're starting to do things differently than them. Some people it turns into like silent hate. Or like especially if I was like, "Oh guys, I'm doing a podcast," and then all of a sudden y'all bitches have podcasts. Y'all never said anything about wanting to do it. I'd be like, "Oh, y'all, like y'all never said." But we could do this together. We could have made this a lot easier. It's less time editing, but that kind of stuff. But in talking about longevity, what is your longest friendship?
My longest friendship has been since 5th grade. So we were 10. So 17 years.
It's friends.
Friends. Like that's your sister. Your
other guy, Mom, Chelsea. So yeah, that's my friendship, 17 years. Oh, I ain't got many, but yeah. That's the long.
That's beautiful. My long friendship is with my best friend since freshman year of high school. Oh, it's been like 11 years now.
We old.
Right. We can say we got double-digit friends, like 11 years. So, yeah.
My longest friendship is 25 years. Good old Cynthia.
I'm dead.
More.
So I would say my longest friendship that isn't family, I want to say like a genuine friendship that we still talk like consistently is Matthew. And that's been since my sophomore year of high school. So it's that like, I don't even know what year that was. Damn. Graduated in 15. 13 since 2013. God, it's about to be 10 years. Oh, I gotta get rid of him.
Double digit. Double digit friends. Here they come.
How do you guys keep your friendships?
It's a good question. I don't know why she's still here, if I'm being honest.
Not just your longest friendships, but like friendships. How do you guys maintain your friendships?
Set boundaries for sure, And I think just be real with each other. Don't bullshit. Don't be fake. And just, I don't know, keeping an open line of communication, much like your relationship with your man or whatever. Just boundary communication and accepting each other for who they are. That's what.
Yeah, pretty much. And then like also for me, with like within my little circle of people that I really call my friends, I feel like once as friends we realized, we can say things that maybe our other friends wouldn't tell us. I think that's when me and my friend group started to click, like mentally, like, you know what, you a friend. Because my homegirl from back home probably would have never told me about my shit, honestly. I think that's also where you start to really think like I don't think people really sit and think like, oh my gosh, is this my friend? Mm-hmm. But I think you guys start to experience things together and stick through it. And then that's where you're like, okay, yeah.
That's a good point.
You my bitch. Like, I fuck with you. You held me accountable. You was there for me. Yeah, we're gonna keep this friendship going. And then that line of communication, like you said, like telling them like whatever boundaries that we need to have, like especially when you have a relationship outside of your friends and stuff, like having those boundaries or being honest with them about how you feel about things and just them accepting you really, and vice versa, making sure it's vice versa. It's not one-sided acceptance. It's we both accept each other. I accept you for you, you accept me for my brattiness. We cool. We cool. Like, so everything Jazz said.
Yeah. I think for me, I've never had like so many friends. I've had people that I hung around, but they weren't really my friends. And then I was like scared straight before college because obviously I wasn't staying home. And
Mm.
mom was like, these people are not your friends. You ain't got no
Fact.
friends. The first year, you ain't got no friends. Keep moving. I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I thought I did. I had a couple people that was cool.
Mhm.
But I feel like I trauma bond with people. Like going through college together, trauma, like the trauma that
A
you
lot.
go through. And then like outside of like when people go through like when I moved to a different part of Virginia and I was able to still keep friendships, it was like, oh, y'all are seeing me through it all.
Yeah.
So my trauma bond makes it a lot easier for me to connect with people. But I
Yeah.
think it's also like I don't meet too many people who were raised the same way I was.
Yeah.
Like, and that's one thing that is very apparent in how you work and how you go to school and stuff. Like, everybody's not raised like you, but I feel like your morals and values align with certain people. I got him that cup, by the way, y'all. If y'all seen that Paw Patrol cup, big God, mommy, that's me.
Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol's on a roll, damn it. Um, but that's I feel like I just maintain. I set boundaries. I let people have their space,
Mm-hmm.
and I just let the things happen. Like I don't hold on to people because that's my friend. I just if you dwindle off, all right. I'm wishing nothing but the best for you. But you decided to leave. I didn't kick you out the club. Anybody, not anybody can get in. But once you win, you win. You just gotta do something to get kicked out of this club. Do you think that you guys are good friends?
I feel like I'm a good friend, but then again, I got some stuff to work on.
Got some shit.
I talk a lot of shit, but I feel like we're not friends if we don't talk shit about each other. That's just me. So, I mean,
You look
I feel like
amazing.
Right, and let's clarify: it's the talking shit to that person, not Tia. It's the Tia. What the hell kind of conversation.
Girl, why you do that? I think like I've noticed lately, I'll like reflect on my good friend. Mm. I would say there's definitely things I could work on. Oh wait, I'm not muted, am I?
No, but it just was the
Let me think about that. No, I would say for the most part, I would say that I would be a good friend. The only times that I start to doubt my good friendshipness is now that in my close circle, all my girls are in majority of my girls are in different states.
Mhm.
And so I'm learning now, like, well, shit, we're not gonna make everybody's stuff now. Like, it sucks, but that's what I'll beat myself up about because I would love to go to everybody's stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But let's be realistic. When we start popping out babies and you have 3 kids and I have, let's say, 4 kids, baby, I'm not traveling to that birthday every year. Can't do it.
That's true.
I can't do it. But I would say for the most part, yeah, I'd be a good friend for the most part. You want a fun time. I'm
Right. I think that I'm like silver bronze medal friendship. Just because my mouth just be getting me in trouble. And I try so hard
crazy.
to be like, hey, but I feel like if you're my friend, you fucking know what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Like, what my face is gonna tell you. And then when I say it, it's just like, Jordan, you didn't have to say that. I did because it was burning me up. One, two. I just feel like I know there's things, of course, everybody can improve on different things. I can do better in my friendships with, I don't even want to say checking in because I check on the people who I check on.
Yeah.
I think I don't like little, like now getting older, I don't like little shit. I don't like petty stuff. I don't want to deal with that. I don't even want to fight no more. Like, I'm officially in retirement. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to argue with you. Only person I'm fighting with is myself and Jasmine's baby. That's the only person who can get me to come out of character. That young man.
I'm out of this.
Those are the only people who I'm fighting with. I'm not gonna fight with it. I'm not. I know I could be a better friend, but like you said, making people stuff and then finding out where I want to go. I don't know if I'm gonna end up living in Texas, living in California. I don't expect people to make it to my stuff.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. But I feel like big things like weddings, and if we're gonna do like a travel trip, that's one thing. Of course, I'm gonna make those. But girl, if you on your fifth child, I'm not coming to that baby shower. It's not even a shower no more. What you want from me? You better recycle one of them gifts I gave you 5 babies ago and just figure it out. Like, what you want, a card? Guys,
I can't keep giving out the same clothes.
I can't.
Can't keep rebuying it.
And I feel like now I'm in the phase where I don't want to make new friends.
Yeah.
New friends. Because I don't have time to explain myself over and over again. You know I'm gonna say this, so don't get mad. I'm not explaining shit no more.
Yeah.
I said it. You don't like it? Sorry. I'll apologize if you don't like it, but I'm not apologizing for what I said. Sorry that it made you feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
XOXO Gossip Girl.
Not Gossip Girl.
Have you guys outgrown any friendships that you have had?
I wouldn't say outgrown. I know one kind of forcefully ended, but we can talk about that later. I don't know if that's a question you got later on down the line. But
I don't. It's not. So go ahead, elaborate.
okay, hold on. Give me just a second. Tia, go ahead, and then I'll explain my story later.
I think with I would kind of say like I started to feel like with some of my friends now that we might have been outgrowing each other, but like we always come back, if that makes sense. Like I think it's more so the type of time we're on where it might feel like, okay, you're in this stage of your life and I'm in this stage of my life. It might feel like that, but then once, let's say someone now is in this now stage that I'm in, then it's like, okay, it's kind of like, okay, now we connect again because now we relate to each other. Now we're experiencing those same things, if that makes sense. But like, I'm trying to think, because I know like people I used to hang with like freshman year of college, I barely talk to. So was that really a friend that I outgrew?
Right.
Or just, maybe it is, I don't know. Because I just feel like the friends are the people that stick with you when in every transition in a way, versus like some of these friends I had, I think they were friends because they were there for the moment, if that makes sense. Whereas like Jor and like my other homegirls, like we met in college, but then we've been there with every single stage. It wasn't oh, you're just a convenient friend. Like, oh yeah, we just live in the same building, we can hang out there. No, like that shit went beyond you was my roommate and then you got a new roommate. Now we don't talk. It went way beyond that.
Right.
But I would say maybe I did outgrow some, but I would more so call that those people from like early college days, because at the time you do think those are your friends because y'all are together so much. And out of nowhere, it's just like, damn, bitch, we don't talk no more. Like, what the fuck? Like, why don't we talk anymore? So I would say, I guess I outgrew some friendships.
Yeah. I guess I know that I've outgrown certain stuff, but I've also like outgrown being that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like the same time that I stopped doing certain stuff, certain people couldn't hang around me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And it happened. And I've had to forcibly end one. And I've had the ones where it just ends. I have no idea what happened. Like,
Yeah.
there was no text, there was no resignation, there was no pink slip. Bitches just stopped talking. It's just like, oh, we ain't friends no more.
Right.
Well, could you let me know next time before I keep trying to send you happy birthdays and shit looking dumb? Like, and we all know my one friendship that ended, that it was like, damn, that's over. But it just was like,
That's weird.
yeah.
How that happened?
And I hate that it feels like it was forcibly ended because of my relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But it also is like, you couldn't have been down for the long haul if this one thing, someone who I'm actually happy, like, it's reciprocated energy, you can see a change in how I am in a positive way, was why you decided that we wasn't gonna be friends no more.
Yeah.
But I mean, I ain't mad at it. I wish nothing but the best. Yasmin.
Okay. I can go into story time. So, I mean, I guess you can say I outgrew the friendship and it kind of forcibly ended. So, I mean, the person, we have been friends since what, 8th grade. I met her because I was at a new middle school. She was the first person I got to know. And I guess the friendship ended because of my relationship. She wasn't necessarily in cahoots with who I was with. Hold on. Right. And she wasn't necessarily in cahoots about who I was with and how we got together. So, I mean, and she kind of knew all parties involved. So it was just like, okay, she just stopped talking to me. It had nothing to do with her, really. You know, we still could have kept our friendship because you would think like, oh, we've been friends for 10 years, that, you know, that would go ahead and outweigh it. But yeah, nah, it didn't.
Hi, Duda.
Say hi to the people. No.
Have you guys ever had like a friendship? Well, we've talked about the outgrowing. Have you guys ever had like a friendship breakup?
Define breakup.
I'm gonna say, yeah, define that for me. Because I'm about to say, I can't say that I have, but go ahead.
Like, you ever got the "we can't be friends anymore" text? Like,
No, never got that.
Never got it.
Either. But I mean, we've had the outgrow. Have you ever been ghosted by a friend?
Define ghosted by a friend.
Sweetie, they stopped texting you.
I don't know. That might fall into the category of early college when we just stopped talking. But I kind of feel like it's more of a mutual, like, we just don't talk. If that
Well,
makes
I'm the
sense.
only one with friendship trauma. Understood. I've never had like the friendship breakup where I'm distraught, and I know that they probably weren't distraught because I can be a bad influence. So I'm sure their life probably got a little bit easier. But I've had the breakup in that we ain't talking no more. I don't need the formal resignation either. But I mean, it's nice to have. At least I can keep it for my files because you said you ain't want to be friends no more. When I make it, don't start subscribing now.
Right.
Don't post my shit now. Uh, no, ma'am. I feel like I've never had the bad breakup, but I've had the
Breakup.
violent, and I've had to, like, I guess you could say I've had to mourn my friendships that were over.
Mm-hmm.
Like my ex best friend, I just was like, that kind of solidified that maybe I'm not supposed to have best friends, right? Because
No.
it really did. Because it was like, oh, I'm just gonna have friends. Ain't no best nothing. But then it was like, I'm not even gonna lie. Jazz like stole her spot. And it was like, well,
What spot I stole? I ain't never heard this story.
say my friendship that ended, it had kind of like solidified that I wasn't supposed to have best friends. And then it was like, damn, I thought Jazz, what did I talk to this girl? Jazz know all about this. Showed up nothing. And it was like, well, we gonna give this one last try. If Jazz start fading out, let me tell you something. She can't even leave me if she want to. Jokes on her.
She's gonna take her baby.
Oh hell no. Cause where you gonna stay? Where you going?
Don't stay with you. That's what you want.
Right.
You might say it needs some practice, so I go ahead and throw me out way.
No, we have a dog. That is a
You
baby.
don't make it 30
Stop. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all are disrespectful.
It's me preparing you for motherhood. Yeah.
I'm a mother.
This is different from babies, honey.
No drama. Okay.
Go
Good. A mother. Okay. Okay, let's give two. One red flag and one green flag in friendships.
Oh, girl. That's hard.
It's really not. You're kind of just saying what you like in a friendship and what you don't.
Oh, well, that's funny. Because I was thinking way too deep into it.
You were about to be like, if that girl would give you a tampon out of her coochie, she hates you.
I think a red flag is someone not respecting your time. Like, don't make it seem like you're the priority. You're the only person in my life. Like, I don't have to be, I'm gonna always be there for you in some way, but don't expect me to be there every beck and call. Because I have friends like that, like, oh, they'll double text me. Oh, I hit you up this day. Like, I'm sorry, I got a busy life. You're an adult too, so you should understand. So I think that's a red flag, making, it should be about them and only about them. Because there are a lot of self-absorbed people out there.
Yeah.
So that's a red flag. I mean, green flag is like someone that's going to be in the trenches with you. That's going to be there through every trauma, good time, bad time. And that's just going to stick through it with you. I think that's a green flag in a friendship. So.
Ta?
I would say a green flag. I think this might be kind of repetitive because I feel like one of us said this earlier. But a green flag of a friendship is someone that's pretty much that's going to tell you like it is, but when they tell you, they are doing it respectfully. Like,
right.
Like, yeah, tell me like it is. Tell me if I'm being played. Tell me like your opinion, but also if I don't ask, it depends on your approach though, because I had one friend do this where I didn't ask her, and so she said something, so I had to clap back with, well, I didn't ask you, because I didn't. But had she had approached it more so like, can I be honest with you about something? I just really want to tell you like how I think you look right now. Like, that's a different approach versus you just coming at me. Now I feel defensive. Now I gotta, who you talking to? What you doing? So I guess that could be kind of like a red flag too then. But someone that, like Jazz said, that's going to be through the trenches with you, and someone that's going to respect you and tell you what they believe you should know, but do it respectfully. And I would say I did have another red flag, but now I can't think of it, of course. That fucking sucks.
For me, my red flag is someone who diminishes your feelings. Like, especially y'all know how we are about birthdays. If I'm crying about my birthday and I feel like it's the worst possible day ever, and you're like, girl, shut the fuck up. People are like dying in Africa. Relax. Or even if it's something bigger, like, a breakup or not getting the promotion that I wanted, and you're like, well, at least you still have a job. I know that. But like, let me be here and now. And then I think my green flag is someone that invites you into their future without like you having to ask, right? Like being a godmom, being at a wedding, even though she hasn't sent me my proposal yet. It's okay, I'm waiting.
Honey, word of mouth.
Like different things like that. People who see you in their future and invest in you and want you a part of their future, that's a green flag for me.
Yeah.
So yeah. Flag. Go ahead. I hate it here. Go ahead.
Make it quick. I think this is something I don't like, so it's gonna be a red flag. A red flag for me is someone that feels a way towards you about whatever it is, because y'all are friends. Y'all not gonna like each other all the fucking time.
Right.
But if they feel some type of way and they don't tell you how they feel, we supposed to be homegirls. Right. You want to tell me everything else. You want to tell me about my man and about how my eyebrows looking crazy and how my wig ain't sitting the way it's supposed to be sitting. But you can't tell me that you feeling some type of way about something I might have said or how I said it.
Right.
No, we're supposed to be friends. We should be able to tell each other, yo, sis, you pissed me off. This is why. Please
Right.
don't do it again.
Yeah,
Because how I'm supposed to know you mad at me if you don't tell me?
that's facts.
Because when I get those powers to read your mind, you will know.
So today's topic, is just about friendship. There will be a part 2 with the men's because maybe it's a little different. Maybe we're a little over dramatic and men see things differently.
I'm like, I don't fuck that nigga do what he do, you know?
But I ain't never really lost a friend. But yes, there you guys have it. Comment down below your friendship red flags and green flags. You can pick one. You don't have to put both. I will link these loveliest ladies' socials down below. So make sure you follow them and do all that good stuff and all that and all that. Comment your friendship red and green flags down below. And we'll see you for another one next Friday. Peace out, Coach Scout.